time is now, don't you go and miss your chance. Relight the flames of passion, the fire in my soul. Alright, welcome to the new era. Let's go reclaim what is ours. A new generation starts. What time is it? The future, it is bright like the stars. I'll be at your side through the darkest night. So come with me, there's no need to be afraid. Do it yourself, yeah, it's up to you. Let's make a new world. This is our time. Everything you wish, I promise you, I'll make it come true. So make way, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I won't lead you astray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll make our own way. I wanna say, no, 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 no. Raise your voice though, the future's still unknown. I'll show you a new world, adventure to unfurl. So let's run away and find that place. The time is now, don't you go and miss your chance. Believe in miracles with me. If you go, I'll follow, racing for tomorrow. But let's make our mark first on today. Just take my hand, swear you'll never let it go. Relight the flames of passion, the fire in my soul. I'll show you a new world, adventure to unfurl. So let's run away and find that place. The time is now, don't you go and miss your chance. Relight the flames of passion, the fire in my soul. Alright, welcome to the new era. Let's go reclaim what...
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
Yashahime. I had real Simon back then when this show first came out because it was a sequel to Inuyasha, and it was a next gen. And I know I've always dreamed of a next gen for Inuyasha. Like, what could a story happen next? Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't have that dream because what happened next is not something I wanted. Oh God, Inuyasha, Yashahime, the half demon princess, is at least season. Oh, this is only a season 1 review. I'll review season 2 when I get to it. But this is only talking about season 1, so everything that I talk about right here is only referring to season 1. And let's just say, yeah, where is this going? Like, there are no stakes in this entire anime. Like, yeah, in the beginning, Moha and Setsuna get teleported to the future where Toa is, but then they get teleported back, and now Toa can't go back to the past because, yeah, just can't. But to be honest, do you really want to see Toa really just interact with main casts of the original show, the family members of the original show? To be honest, I don't think I want to because, oh my god, Toha and Setsuna are the most annoyingest thing in this show. Every time they argue, bicker, get into arguments like, no, Toha, no, Setsuna. Oh my god, it's so goddamn annoying. Like, every time they're on screen, I just want to slap them both. Oh my god. They are so annoying in this show. Ooh, especially Tora. Okay, maybe Setsuna's not as annoying as Tora, but she still has her moments where you just wonder what's up with Setsuna. Her personality is so bland and boring. I just don't care about Setsuna so much. Toa on the internet is just plain annoying. Like, and when these two bicker, it's like an old married couple. Like, what the hell? Ugh. And let's talk about. Okay, the only thing that does save this show for me is probably Moha. Okay, that's the only character I. That's the only new character I like from this show is Moha because she's probably one of the best. Also, Sango's kids are also in the show. They do absolutely nothing. They're there. They're there. Yeah, Sango and Moko's kids. Remember the promotion of them saying they could leave me focus seconds? Nope. Most of the time spent Mohat Setsuna Toa. And a weird scroll thingy, but yeah. Uh, okay. Okay. But my god. This show. This goddamn show. It's just, and also it's also, if this is a nation, some of the stuff that they do to the original characters are questionable. Like they only show the original cast all together. Like you remember the voice actor for Momoku, the dub actor for Momoku in the original show? Guess what? He doesn't return. Yeah, doesn't return. It's, I think he doesn't return. I don't know. Maybe it's because he got age or something. I don't know. He doesn't sound like Momoku, to be honest. I think that's because he either aged or that's a different Momoku. I'm hoping it's because he aged, because if that's a different voice actor for Momoku, oh my god, what the? They need to get a new voice. Well, we used to get the same voice actor for Inuyasha and Kagome and Sango. Even though Sango basically has a cameo in here. Oh yeah, Sango's barely in the show. Barely in the first season. Does nothing. She's has one line. That's about it. Couple episodes here and there, but that's about it. Oh, she's in. Oh no! Wait! I forgot. She's in the first episode. Of course, she has tons of screen time. That's about it. She's only in the first episode. And to be honest, the first episode was just like a tribute to past show. So, and to be honest, it's probably the best episode in the season because it's just a tribute to Inuyasha. It's like a send off to Inuyasha for 10 years. You've been watching, like, I think it's more of a 20-year, it's like a 20-year anniversary episode of Inuyasha. That's how I see that episode. Like, basically a celebration of 20 years of Inuyasha. And then we get to the rest of the show. And we dip in quality. Like, let's be real. None of the villains in this show hit as well as the originals. Like, come on. Band of Seven, those were pretty intimidating villains. Kagura was a likable villain. Even like Kana, even though she didn't really have that much of a personality, you still remember her. You still remember what she does and some of the crazy stuff she does. And Keiumu, I think that's his name. He still says some crazy stuff. And all these characters, all these villains that were in the original show, none of them. Well, they're all dead. So what are you gonna do? Well, get new villains. Well, these new villains that they have, the what are the names? I think the names, the Black Pearl, the Seven Pearls, the Four Perils. Yeah, the Four Perils. That's the most stupidest name you come up with. The Four Perils. what was the four great disasters not was already taken or something. Like the four perils. Really? That's the best name you can come up with? Really? Okay, maybe it's probably based off a Japanese myth or something, but I'm sorry, these guys are not intimidating. Like legit, one guy's off screen, and we see his dead corpse fight Tora, Moha, and Setsuna, and then another one also gets killed. We're just left with two. And the two that we get, big anytime for them. One is a big chicken shit, and the other does absolutely nothing. He just becomes of good plans to give it this. At least he does something and comes up with maniacal plans to defeat Setsuna and Moha by killing former masters. Oh yeah, apparently there's a new a master that taught Moha, but she just dies. She's introduced in the episode she's in and dies in the same episode. What a waste of a character. You could have built her up, have her do some stuff in the show, but nope, you decided to kill her off. Yeah, there goes one other character, and most of this show is not good. It's not good. And the best and the stuff we get with the original cast, it's alright, but you get so little of it, and it's like so far in between that you kind of forget about it. And there's one moment in the show that betrays one character in particular, and that's Shamu. That moment where he grabs the black pearl from Inuyasha's eyes and sucks Kagome and Inuyasha into the netherworld and just takes the black pearl and doesn't give it back to Inuyasha so he can get out of the netherworld is the ultimate betrayal to Shishomu's character. Like he went from being, and why is he team up with Kiromu? Why does he do that? What is his intentions? Why would he? For all the stuff that he's done, he has learned. He had kids for crying out loud, and he learned. He learned. He grew our hearts. So why, if all of a sudden, will he team up with Kiromu? Why? Just I don't understand the reasoning. Maybe there's something in the second season that I'm missing, but my God, this first season is of Yashahime is not promising whatsoever. And the new villains that they introduce are pretty much forgettable. Most of them die anyway, with the exception of three. Yeah, only three of these villains survive that they got introduced. Kinemon, his sister, and his sister seven. I didn't even bother to remember his name because he's so forgettable. Okay, maybe not forgettable because he is one of my favorite films. Okay, I kind of forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about. That guy is kind of memorable because of his personality, and I do. He is the most interesting villain in this show because he's not really a villain, and he's not really a good guy either. He's kind of in between, so yeah. Even though he does give back the seven pearls, the rainbow pearls, back to Queen. Wait, is Queen? Is that her name? Karoon? I don't remember the names. Me, poor freaking Yashahime cast. Queen. I know one of them's named Queen, but what's the name of the other character? Oh, Miku and Queen. I think that's the name. Oh, Zero, Queen. I mean, Miku and Kinamamu. That's the names. Yeah, Miku is probably one of my favorite. Sorry if I get the names, but Riku is probably one of my favorite villains in the show because of how interesting he is and what he does in the show. He's probably the only villain that I actually do like. Kumu is just basically a Naraku by Coke. Yeah, that's all he is. Just a Naraku by Coke. Yeah, pretty much. Well, Naraku's your cold Pepsi that you like to drink. Naraku is Kinamamu is just a Diet Coke that no one likes to drink. Yet. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's just not interesting. Yeah, he's bad. He's a big baddie. He's overpowered. He can weapon space and time. But what does he do? Sleep. And maybe take out asteroids here now. But mostly sleep on a ship and does absolutely nothing. Like, what does he do throughout the entire series? No, seriously, what does this guy do? He intimidates our heroes just by his sheer power. Yeah, that's cool, but he doesn't have no diabolical plan. He has nothing to do. He doesn't want to do any. He has no motive. He has nothing. Nothing to his character. There is no personality to this character whatsoever. And all he is just evil. That's it. Yeah, Noaku was evil, but he had a personality. This guy has no personality. He's just evil. I can't believe I'm saying this. For the sake of being evil. Yeah, I'm doing that Kuja thing, but he is just evil for the sake of being evil. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. He's just evil. That's it. He doesn't have any motive, no nothing. He's just bad. That's about it. We don't know anything about him besides that he was an enemy of Shishomu's father. That's about it. We don't know much about him. We know his older sister Zero doesn't want him to die because of a prophecy that three girls will kill him. But so, why does Zero care about him so much? We never got their backstories. in the first season. We're just supposed to assume things. Okay. And how come the rainbow pearls came from the sacred jewel? And if that's the same sacred jewel from the original show, how in hell did Zero manage to ship that to Budo, Japan? Did she just manage to give the sacred jewel to Kikyo? Or that makes no sense. So you tell me that somehow the sacred jewel managed to launch on from the priestess samurai lady, pop out, go across the sea, straight to Zero, and then somehow Zero fires on it, makes rainbow pearls, and then somehow that sacred jewel somehow goes back to feudal Japan with Zero there. With Zero still on the ship and rainbow pearls. So wait, do the rainbow pearls, is this an original Inuyasha? Or were they not shown? Don't know how to show. But what? So you're telling me this shows it's bland and forgettable. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm worried for the second season because if this is, oh boy, I'll be watching a lot of touch ship second season. But to be fair, I am gonna give it a chance. I am gonna give Yashahime a chance. Hopefully, it redeems itself in the second season. The only thing that saves this first season of Yashahime is Moha and Miku. Those are the only two characters that I like. Maybe Zero. That's about it. None of these characters are like, yeah, it's cool to have the returning cast for the original show back. Like Moku, Inuyasha, Moku, Kagome. Oh yeah, Shippo doesn't even make an appearance. He's only in like the first episode. He's not in the entire series. I'm. Oh, he is in an episode, but he's in an episode, but he's barely says anything. He just cows in fear. Like episode 8 or something. I don't know. But yeah, this show is just. Yeah. It had great potential, but then they fucked it up. Don't get me wrong, there are some good stuff here and there. Like some of the fight scenes are good, but the story is not as engaging as the original show. Nowhere near as engaging as the original show. Like and the characters and the new characters that they introduced, like the next Shen kids, Sango's and Moku's kids, they barely have a personality. They're mostly hanging around Kohaku most of the time, and I keep on forgetting that they're actually Sango's and Moku's kids. I keep having to remind myself that Sango and Moku's kids and not Kohaku's kids because they're dressed up just like Kohaku. I have to keep on reminding myself that was all Sango's and Muroku's kids. Yeah. Not a big fan of this show. Not at all. Yeah. I think I'm going to end it here, but yeah. Yashahime Season 1. Season 2 better be in the goods. I swear to God, Season 2 better be in the goods. Both that said, it's not going to sign off. And remember, stay big, Inuyasha and Yashahime fans.